know what I'm saying? So like I don't know, that's what sticks in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our old producer Gilman and shit. This nigga's football. Anything that has to do with football. Yeah, this motherfucker remember this shit. This nigga, we was watching the fight at my homeboy's crib, and I was like, test him out, watch, ask him. Yo, so when the Giants played so and so, what was the score? Joe, he answered the question before this nigga. And it was
well, you were like historically, huh?
Yeah, like he remember all that shit. He be like, at halftime it was 15-22. The dude threw an interception up third down. Like, how the fuck do you remember this shit, man? Like, so that's just
that is pretty crazy.
So his thing is football. That's what sticks in the head.
So you remember. So we're talking, for those of you who's tuning in, Chopp Shop Radio. Cash is talking about him remembering verses because he really he remembers a lot of old verses. Really crazy.
Like all I gotta do is listen to it a couple times. And
like for you who don't remember, we were talking about. I mean, for you who might be younger, maybe you don't remember self-destruction. We were talking about self-destruction. Self-Destruction was a song that was put together, anti-violence movement that KRS-One had put together. And then, so without me naming them, who did you name? I want to see if we get everybody. Let's see his memory of it. But who can you name? Who can you name so far? Go ahead.
You already said so. Like, my name is D Nice.
Yep.
D Nice was on there. Miss Melody be on there. Kumo D. Mm-hmm. You said Stetsasonic.
You said MC Light already, too.
MC Light, I know. Yeah.
So there's like 5 more.
That's a KRS-One.
KRS-One?
I said KRS-One. He's on there.
Yeah. That's a whole Boogie Down Productions. Yeah.
See that dude, Daddy O. I don't know.
He's part of Stetsasonic.
He's part of. Is he? No, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, Daddy O and you know Fruit. So Fruit Quan, Daddy O is the one that linked the Wu-Tang, Wu Syndicate in with Wu-Tang, and then Fruit Quan was on Self-Destruction, and we actually interviewed Fruit Quan because he's a East Coast Killer Bee. Remember we interviewed him?
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
Cool. That's
cool. And so it's Dougie
Fruit
Fresh.
Fruit Quan's on some Gravedigger stuff too, right?
That's what he was. That's when he was in Stetsasonic. And then he was in Gravediggers, and now he's an East Coast Killer Bee. So he's part of he's family to us because we're Universal Killer Bees, which is all part of the Wu-Tang pantheon. Is the West Coast Killer Bees.
Take an album like fucking Depict the Sick and the Shovel. I know that whole shit by heart too.
Dope. Before we get into that, so Self-Destruction was at a time, and when did you say it was 80 what?
I said 88.
So 88 that Self-Destruction was brought out. But we're just gonna quickly play a little snippet from it, just because the youngins haven't heard. Because some people actually haven't heard this song. She's never heard this song, right?
No, I've heard this song. I heard this. Dougie Fresh is my guy.
Yeah, Dougie Fresh is on there too.
Heavy D
too. That's right. Dude, it stopped.
It stopped on us. Self-destruction. We're headed for self-destruction.
We're headed for buffering now.
Yeah, we're in the buffering zone. So Self-Destruction was a really good song.
Yeah.
I got some news today.
Classic.
Have you guys heard about? I just found out Hugh Hefner.
Hefner died?
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
A generation of men and women actually have found some of their openings to their sexuality by finding somebody's stash of. So how many people out there whether you're watching the www.ucd.world, the YouTube, or you're watching a Facebook stream, how many people out there found some of their sexuality through discovering somebody's stash of the Playboy?
The LaToya Jackson one, that was.
Oh man, LaToya.
I mean, I'm not really big into like magazines and shit like that.
Well, when you were younger, I mean, wasn't it different? I mean, it was different, right?
It was fun. It's fun. It's fun sometime. You know what I'm saying? But I think that LaToya Jackson one was like my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time you could see her like that, though, right? Like it's not like she was a.
What?
I didn't say she. Well, I wasn't gonna say whether or not she was a whore. I think that I was gonna say whether or not she wasn't like a prostitute. I mean, a stripper or anything. We could see. He fucked me up with the whore thing. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in. No, thanks to everybody who shared the flyer. Thanks to everybody who rocks with us every week. www.uzd.world, not a .com, because we are a global entity. The Universal, brought to you by the Universal Collective and the Wu Worldwide DJ Coalition. Mm-hmm. So what'd you think about, Hugh Hefner's life? Like, he had a pretty... The guy had...
He's an ill dude, man.
They said he had some of the most legendary parties of,
man.
Legendary parties of all time, right?
Like, he made careers,
I'm curious, all his money, where's that going? Because
I'm pretty sure it's going.
He had a 31-year-old wife. He was 91.
Oh,
that was his third. Yeah. That was his third wife.
She's set for life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many kids he has.
None.
I never looked into it.
He don't have any kids.
You never had one?
No. I don't think you don't have no kids.
You never had even one?
Nah.
How you banging all them chicks? Never had. He must have been shooting blanks. He was the ultimate playboy.
Yeah, ultimate playboy, man. You know, he probably.
He was the ultimate playboy.
He probably had the morning after pill before that shit. He probably had the first nigga with the morning after pill. The plan B. Just take this. Don't worry. Just take this.
No, that was plan H.
Yeah, all on the table and tell him it's like horny goat weed. Make it sexual experience.
Like, y'all take this right.
Eat it with breakfast.
Now.
That's how I would do. I have a doctor and every day come out to explain it to you. See, this is going to happen when you take the pill, guys. You're going to be
have a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, then it'd be a morning after pill. You'd be fucking clear that out.
So he had it was a legendary. He had some legendary parties. You know what I'm saying?
And then, I know about it.
What's crazy? The case that Bill Cosby's going to court for now said the girl said she was 15 years old and Bill Cosby raped her in the Playboy Mansion.
I didn't know that.
Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still going the case. I thought he
he beat that already. He got acquitted on. He got acquitted on the right.
But no,
it doesn't really matter.
It was a statute of limitations.
Remember we were talking about
statute of limitations with the other ones or something crazy like that.
That kind of sucks. That whole statute of limitations stuff.
But it's like, but why? But check this out. Listen. So I'm not saying he did or didn't do it. I'm just saying that you got to be careful when people start coming out. I'm not saying he did or he didn't do it because I really don't know. But I just remember that being from New England, I remember years ago when a lot of these pre-scandal come out, and I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but I remember some people that I wasn't close friends with, but I knew they're close friends, and people had confided in me at one point, like, yeah, man, these dudes said that they were molested by that priest, but they didn't even get molested. Just like get some money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it becomes like, I understand, like, you know, you gotta...
It's like the Usher thing.
People are so soft. You can't never talk about this because then women get an uproar, like, so you're saying rape is okay? No, I'm not saying that. They automatically run to that. And it's like, calm down.
Well, that is true.
They
automatically run to that.
They'll be like, oh, you're saying that rape is okay. No, I'm saying that just because people came out and said something don't make it true.
Is rape is not okay, and saying you got raped and you didn't, that's not okay.
Exactly. Because there's really no penalty for people that falsely claim to be raped. And there's innocent men that have been in prison for many years for crimes they didn't commit, and they get acquitted years later. But it's like you don't get that life back.
You don't get those years back. Yeah.
Guy get out, his kid's grown, his wife married to somebody else, and you lie because you didn't want to look like a whore, like, you know. But just and you have to say this just because I think this, and the people who know it should know this. But you have to say this because people are so sensitive these days.
Right.
We at the Chopp Shop are not condoning rape or anything like that because that's what people get. Like they're so like high frequency to it.
No, they hear
their antennas go.
No, they and it's crazy. They hear what they want to hear.
Yeah,
and they take bits and pieces and they get mad at certain shit without listening to
selective hearing.
Selective hearing.
That's exactly what that is, and it sucks.
I want to disagree with something today. I can't wait to.
Why?
I can't wait to hear some. I can't wait to hear some nanny.
We gotta get some scarves for that.
I can't wait till somebody says some nanny poop so I can get all over them.
You guys got me my knickers all in a bunch. So the Chopp Shop doesn't condone, rape or anything like that. And I'm not making light of anybody who is raped, but the reality of the matter is that there are people, it's been proven in many, many case studies where people have been falsely accused of rape. And the thing about it is that it doesn't leave your name. Even I got to
read a story. I can't say exactly. Somebody like my kids, somebody is related to my kids, right?
Okay, yeah, don't say name.
She got mad at some dude for whatever reason, went back to her brother, so the dude raped her. I think he shot the dude.
Killed him, right?
No, he didn't kill him. He shot the dude. He went to jail, and then he never raped her.
Did he find out later, the brother?
He did I think 5 years, I want to say.
And then he found out afterwards?
Afterwards, yeah.
She finally confessed?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
That's fine.
Why would you do that, though? Like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is that okay? That's not okay. Neither side is okay. I think what people fail to realize is that there's never a one-sided victimization. Like, where for every, I can't say that because then that's not inaccurate. But there are more women that are raped than men that are falsely accused. But what I'm saying is for every action is a reaction. And there are many people out there that have been falsely accused. Just like there are men, right? It sounds funny and we make jokes about this, but there are men that get raped.
Yeah.
There was a guy that got raped by 4 women, and he didn't want to tell anybody because he was ashamed. I read about it the other day.
It's more harder for guys to come out with it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because
guys are gonna be like, you should have liked it.
Yeah, you should have liked
it.
One in three. I think it's one in 3 or something like that. 1 in 3 college rapes are man on man.
Right.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? More than one is man on man.
We call those Manchesters.
Yep, exactly, and it's crazy. Peace.
Peace. What's the word?
What's going on? 1 second. Can you hear us? Yeah, 1 second. All right, just so hold on, man. Hold on 1 second. So we're just wrapping up a conversation. We were talking about the crazy situation in the world of rape. But we were talking about how there's nothing light about the subject, but how so many men have been falsely accused of it and have been convicted. Yeah. So
rape.
Yeah, rape. Yeah. Yep. That's what we were talking about. I'm just saying.
Right.
We're just letting you know that's the subject we were in the middle of when you called. That's why I said hold on a second.
Word, yeah. I mean, it's a crazy thing, man. You know.
So,
I mean, if you get accused of rape, whether you did it or you didn't,
follows you around forever. That's what we would. That was my point. That if a man is innocent, like it really follows you around forever. But you know that's another subject for another time. Could you please introduce yourself? We have a very very special guest on the phone.
Word up, man. It's William Cooper, Black Market Militia.
Word up, man.
What up?
What's good, man?
Will.
So what's going on? Yeah, that's the newest project.
Word up.
I still got my signed copy of your other album. I think I sent you a picture of that before. I got
Word up. Wear the pale horse.
Yeah, man, that was dope. So let's talk a little history first. So where were you from originally?
I'm out here in Jersey. I'm out here right now. I'm in North New Jersey.
Is that where you from originally?
I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, this area, Bloomfield, New Jersey, originally from.
Mm.
But I bounced around, moved around. You know, I was out in Long Island for a while. You know what I mean? But I'm back here in Jersey.
So where does the name William Cooper come from?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It came from Milton William Cooper, who was a writer.
The author,
You know, who wrote a book called Behold the Pale Horse. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's where I got the name from, because a lot of these rappers want to name themselves after like
Gambino,
yeah, gangster, fucking drug dealer,
Pablo,
you know, things that's foul, and I wanted to you know do something more righteous, and I think Milton William Cooper was a true hero, and it was my moment of enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Reading that book really opened my eyes up, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you know, for some people out there that might not be familiar out there, William Cooper, the author, the book, he wrote a lot about what people would call conspiracy theories, but he talked from a very insider point of view. He talked about a lot of things that were very controversial because he wrote about them at a time where they weren't as popular.
Word.
What ended up happening to him?
He was killed. He was shot.
Yeah.
It was a setup actually by the cops. They did some sketchy shit at his crib. They had motherfuckers being rowdy at the end of his crib, looking like young kids, and he was like paranoid because he knew what he wrote, and he went down. Correct me if I'm wrong about the story. So he started walking down the alleyway, down his private property. Like he was like, "Yo, get out of here!" The kids were acting rowdy. They were like, "Oh, he pulled a gun on him and they shot him or some shit, right? Some shit like that."
Oh wow.
Yeah, they came after him on a warrant, and then
but they went in. They did some sneaky shit though, right?
Yeah. He got shot by the police. You know what I'm saying? I mean. There's some other shit, you know. It's crazy, actually. There's going to be a book coming out on William Cooper that may actually even end up becoming a movie. It's written by Mark Jacobson. He wrote the movie American Gangster, and he did the Joe Pesci movie, Love Ranch.
Yep.
But I'm in the book. He wrote about me, you know what I'm saying, for the book and everything.
Yeah,
he followed me around for a while.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's pretty
cool. Yeah, he followed me around for a while and interviewed me a bunch of times. You know, just went about my day-to-day and all that shit. But I'm in that book, and hopefully it comes a movie. You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, I mean, so so what was it about William Cooper? It had to be something that really struck you. I mean, I know it was a lot of things, but if you had to abbreviate it, what was the moment or the point, like where you were like, "Yo, I should use this and pay homage to this"? What was the level of knowledge? Like, what was it Was it the realization that what he was saying was so out there that you felt it was true? Like, because that's an ill person to name yourself after. Are you there? I'm gonna have to click it. I might have muted it.
No, I didn't mute it.
You there? Hello, William Cooper. It might have went out. I have to probably hang up and call it back. We're on the phone with William Cooper of the Black Market Militia, named after the author William Cooper of a book that I read many years ago that was really, really dope.
I never read the book.
I was about to say that. I never read
really
the
good book.
I might have to look into that.
Really good book, though. It's a really, really good book, though. Really, really good book. We're just going to have to call him back, and we will get with it. Peace.
No, he's on the phone. He's ringing.
I don't have it ringing. There we go. We're calling William.
We'll go to a video. We'll go to a video. We'll be right back in the Chopp Shop.
Oh, we got him. Hold on. We got him.
Please leave your message.
We'll go right video. We'll be right back. Chopp Shop Radio. Behind the scenes. Make sure you're tuning in. I'm going to put the website. We got S. Perez in here.
S. Perez in the building.
New co-host. What's going on?
Ain't nothing. I'm
trying to put the fucking writing in here. I can't click it. Right there.
Oh, right there, yeah.
You can tune in on the real stream. Maybe his phone died.
So this nigga paying attention to the show. This nigga still not paying attention to the show, nigga. What are you typing? Like.
I wasn't expecting videos. I expected the video out.
How long is the video?
3:07. You got 2.5 minutes.
All right. So we'll be back with the Chopp Shop Radio. Tune in, www.youtube.com.